Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind, where Fathis he's looking particularly sinister right now with the light behind him like that. But anyway, the work of the Archmagister, it seems, is never quite done. Because we need to go shopping for an Alzira statue for her at some point. Let's face it, it's a little bit low priority. Sarah, just don't take it personally. Although while we're at it, we could certainly find you a better robe. Because this one's okay, but the orcish and the gold bits, it doesn't really go together. I need to find you something a bit more befitting, really. Something that maybe looks a little bit more Ashlanderish. You look very Western Imperial right now with all that gold, you see. I don't think that's just... No, that doesn't seem right. But anyway, yes, folks, welcome back to Let's Complete Fathis' massive to-do list. Previously, we managed to acquire the Lich Uvirith, a suitable vessel to bring his wife back to life, which is... well, I don't want to imagine what's going on down there, although I'm sure Fathis probably has a fairly decent idea, considering he's done it himself a few times. Well, something along those lines anyway. He's made a fair few walking skeletons, after all. But we have plenty of other things to do. We still need to investigate the whole thief that was in the vault thing, actually. We could really do with sorting that out, because I kind of forgot about that. We're dealing with the... with that prisoner, basically. But I need to investigate the cell he was kept in, because I think that led somewhere. So let's go down to the vault. And, not the library.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
And let's have a little look inside here. Just checking on my magic is now 157 out of 117. Why? Why, game? 157 is not too unreasonable, but seriously, why?
Archmagister of House Telvanni, how may I serve you?
Which cell was he kept in, then? I don't know, that looks a bit suspicious, that right there. And maybe it's just good old-fashioned chains on the wall. Alright, fine. Oh, for heaven's sake. Sarah, Natasha, get out of the way! Get out of the way! Alright, fine, you know what? Do you know what? Off to your hole in the ground with you. I don't need you right now. Just gonna make life difficult for me. Okay, because he mentioned that he was able to escape his prison cell from the inside via... Oh, gosh, hello. Yeah, let's go ahead and lock that again. Excuse me, guard. Lock the cells, please. All of them. Thank you.
Archmagister of House Telvanni, how may I serve?
Which one of these was it? If there's indeed anything in here. Wooden cup, no. I'm not even sure entirely what I'm meant to be looking for here, if I'm honest. It's a bit vague. Maybe I'll have a look in the journal in a minute. I'm sure I've had more than one person already being like, oh god, no. Lock the cells again, please. Sure, I've had more than one person already be like, why don't you use the quests thing in the journal? Because it's rubbish, okay? Look at it. Look at the sheer number of quests that are actually listed in here, all with names that don't really very helpfully explain what they actually are, and most of them are quests that I'm not even remotely interested in doing right now. Like Fargoth's Ring. Fargoth's Ring is in here, for example. Dreg Greaves, like Death of a Taxman, that's the Sadanine thing. Like the quest log is rubbish, okay? The quest log is pretty thoroughly rubbish. I can go all quests to make it even more useless, by the way. I can do this. I can switch it to ongoing, which is just the small 1,000 pile high of existing quests, like Twin Lamps, the Silver Bowl. the Dwemer's Bone, the Drunken Knight. Like, this is all, like, yeah, like, sorry, but no, the quest thing in the journal is rubbish. It's bloody useless. And that's why I'm writing things down on paper instead. Anyway. Not come any closer to figuring this out. Okay, Relamos Araneth escaped again, but now I understand how. He dropped his journal. Some interesting facts have come to light, aside from the fact my prison guards are incompetent fools. There's apparently a secret entrance into my vault covered by a bedroll which leads into Shushan. It also mentions a someone named Arnamir, a supposed master of the dark arts. I'll need to track down these scoundrels and teach them not to mess with the Telvanni Lord. Right. Oh. Bloody K. Let's do this. Need to look under a bedroll. Should probably try activating them. I love how I can sleep in my own prison if I'm deranged enough to want to. That's quite funny. I don't know which cell he was kept in, so... Alright. Yeah. Alright, well...
Of course. What may I do for you?
You're being awfully polite, which is good of you. But, seriously... I'm not having much luck here. Was he kept in another cell somewhere else I'm not aware of? I don't get it.
Archmagister of House Telvanni, how may I serve?
I suppose one of you morons can tell me where the secret entrance is here, or you can tell me how I can possibly move one of these bedrolls, perhaps. It's not in here, is it?
Yes.
Maybe I should talk to the captain again. I don't know. What am I missing? What am I missing? Talk to one of you guys, maybe? No. Nothing useful here.
Archmagister of House Telvanni.
Not going to be in the high security bit, that's just silly. There are no bedrolls in there, let me tell you. I don't suppose there's any new inmates, mind you. Is the Golden Saint still annoyed? Yeah, I think it is. Anyone else new around here? No. Okay. I wonder if maybe I should soul trap you. There we go. I think I will, actually. You seem to be serving no other purpose here. Not soul extraction, soul trap. Alright. Levitation amulet thingy doesn't... Levitation full stop does not work in here. Oh, you're dead. Well, I'll have these. So why is the combat still going on if you're dead? Most confusing. Very odd indeed. Well, whatever. Okay, seriously. Where is this? Maybe I should just go to Shushan. Maybe I should not worry about the damn bedrolls. Maybe this is a total red herring. Lock the damn cells. I'm stuck on this again. No, let me out. There we go. Maybe I should just go back to Shushan. Maybe that's what I should do. I've been going about this completely the wrong way. And I need to go back to Shushan instead. In which case, perhaps I should go and collect Sarah. Not that I'm not capable of dealing with this myself, of course, but deep tunnels. Hello. Come along. No, not combat. Yes, come along. I'm going to visit Laruvi while we're here and see if she's got any more money. It's a bit awkward, but we can make it through. It's quite dingy down here, isn't it, when you're not using the old Star Vision amulet? Here we go. I like how the slave pen is still down here. Even though this is a very forgotten about section of the dungeon nowadays. But whatever. Oh, the shiny bits. She's not going to like me taking those, though. Okay, barter, sell a gold 0. Okay, well, I'll be back when you've got some more gold, because I've got this glass shield to sell you. Among a few other things here and there. Now then. Let's go and find the entrance to Shushan via the Crispy Fried Adventure. Could of course go via the, above ground entrance, but that would be dull. Okay, where is the hole in the ceiling? There it is. Whoa. Okay, now we may need to use the amulet. I'm going to equip Range Leech Health. So I'm going to take advantage of my new Magicka Restoring abilities to try a bit of ranged magic damage. May even summon one or two things, actually, while I'm at it. I'll struggle to summon a Bone Lord, which is a bit embarrassing, but I could stand a decent chance of summoning some of these other things here, like a Bone Walker. Skeleton Minion. Scamp. Flame Atronach, maybe? Gotta practice my conjuration somehow. It's only 41, and training is very expensive in this game with these mods, so... Tell you what. I'll have a go at summoning a Flame Atronach next opportunity we get. Alright, so anyway. We're looking for... this. Which we can't open because we need a key. Was there like a key in his cell and I didn't see it and that's how I'm supposed to get in there? Oh gosh, I'm stumped. I'm really stumped. I don't know what to do. Alright, fine, I give up. I'm gonna consult the ancestors. Yes, that's what I'm gonna call it. We'll consult the ancestors. Ladies and gentlemen, I've consulted the ancestors and the ancestors have told me the reason this isn't working is because I needed to take the journal of the gentleman in question and then take that with me and then talk to the guard captain with that in my inventory in order for this to all sort of proceed. A little frustrating, but there it is. We now know what to do. Right, Trenem. You found Relamos dressed as a guard in the treasury, yet he was foolish enough to attack and dropped a journal when he tried to escape. Ha! Of all the things to leave behind, it seems our intruder was not as clever as we thought. May I have a look at it? Yes, you probably should. He reads the journal. Aha! So Relemos has been using the tunnels in Shushan to sneak into the dungeon, and there's a trapdoor in the prison cell? We have a problem here. Once we root out this den of thieves, we'll need to set up a patrol, and I'm afraid I don't have enough guards to do so efficiently. Perhaps we could set loose an angry creature instead, something more frightening than the Nyx hounds. That might prevent any more bandits from taking up residence down there. What sort of creature would you suggest? Perhaps some sort of Daedra. It would be low maintenance. You wouldn't have to feed it, except you would have to maintain the conjuration somehow. A permanent conjuration would be best, if possible. Didn't the former Archmagister Gothrin keep Dremora as his personal guard? He must have found some way to do it. Perhaps an expert in conjuration would know a way. Oh, really? Okay. I'll ask the better conjurers around how such a thing could be done. Do I know an expert conjurer?
A warm welcome to...
I know an expert mysticism trainer. I know there is the mad old wizard senile ex-Sijic guy living in one of the strongholds. Isn't there? I forget exactly what he's an expert in, though. I'm sure he's in here somewhere. All quests. Maybe there's something here. Prometheus, Chronos, Corpus Cure. Dreddle's delivery. Maybe it's for orcs. Gateway Ghost. Grey Cloak of the Sijic Order. Here we go. Corwin. Okay. Doesn't say what he was particularly good at, specifically. Damn, I have no idea. If he's conjuration, that'd be a wonderful coincidence.
Archmagister of House Delvani, how may I serve you?
In the meantime, though, I think I can now check the cells for this secret entrance. Now that we've had that conversation. We're having this problem again, aren't we, Sarah? There we go. There we go. Brilliant. All right. Get ready. What? Found a trapdoor hidden within the prison, a terrible breach in security. The door is locked and seems to be enchanted shut, so we must find the key. Till then, I'll keep guards posted on the cell. In the meantime, I must devise a cunning plan to punish these intruders and secure my dungeon. Bother. Alright, well, for now, I guess the only thing we can do is go look for a conjurer. I really am trying to think about conjuring trainers now, and I'm really coming up a bit blank. Seriously. Thank you.
Archmagister of House Delvani, how may I serve you?
Anything else to mention here? Permanent conjuration. We obviously know a Dremora, but she's busy hanging out with her Lich boyfriend, which is a bit weird. I don't want to think about it too hard, honestly. Is there anything in here we can do? No? Okay, I think all we have to do now is go and find a conjurer. Again, this is one of those things that maybe Fast Eddie knows something about. Then again, our resident alchemist is, I think, not a untalented conjurer. Maybe she can tell us something. Old Dwarven Minas. We also need to talk to her about the drunk Imperial in the prison while we're at it too, come to think of it. So, tell you what, we'll go speak to her first.
Die, Victor!
Really? Right, you're going to summon a winged Twilight to deal with a rat? That was a bit much if you ask me, but fine. Back upstairs, home sweet home. What's the weather like outside today, I wonder? Above ground, outside the tower. That's not happening very often these
Walk
days.
with virtue, Outlander.
The weather is blech. This is what the weather is right now. It's decidedly blech. But, you know, it's the Malagamur, so what you gonna do? So I suppose a long time ago, this hill that we stand on is where Natasha and all her people made their last stand on this hill. Gorvan, hello. Right. Permanent conjuration, know anything about that? No. No. Well. Yeah, no, she did. I don't think she can help us with that, unfortunately. So I have to go elsewhere to get help with that. But otherwise... What the heck was this guy's name? I'm sure it's here somewhere. Just way too many dialogue topics. This is preposterous. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, I say. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Jiglag, Muck, Mysticism, Potions, Namira, Sarah, Sanguine, Scamp, Slowed Soap. Okay, what? I'm not seeing it in here. Was it you or was it someone else? No, I'm pretty sure it was you. The guy was just going on about. Not seeing it here. This is very annoying. Where is it? Oh, it's complete at that point. And then at some point Unadius Velodius. Government is my own tower alchemist. He's mentioned he's under some kind of spell. I'll have to go to her house and inquire about this. Yeah. What's his name again? Unadius Velodius, wasn't it? Unadius U-V. U. Starts with a U. There we go. Probably moused over it half a dozen times and people at home are screaming at me going, "It's right there, you moron!" Anyway. Yes, I did place a curse on that Imperial knucklehead, purely in self-defense. That infuriating man wouldn't leave me alone. He somehow found me and came bursting in my door, so I sent him away with a permanent high. You say he was found pounding on one of your steam centurions and thrown in a prison cell. Ha! It's just what he deserves. I wish to know more on this matter. There's not much more to tell. He's madly in love with me, and I want nothing more to do with him. I don't wish to go into any more detail. I understand you don't want a drunken oaf lying around your dungeon. I was rather hoping he'd just wander off and get killed in the wilderness. I'm afraid if I cured him, things would be just as they were, with him constantly beating on my door. What do you propose to do about him? Give me the cure and I'll think of something. Very well, I will give you the cure, but I first require a rare ingredient. Of course you do. I need a handful of ripened belladonna berries. Unfortunately, they can't be found locally. You'll need to find a way to get supplies from Saltzheim. You cannot make the potion without it. Oh, alright, fine. That's going to be way down the to-do list, though, Gulvin. You're going to understand that. We will probably go to Saltzheim at some point. We definitely will, actually. But it's going to be a long time from now. Alright, I'll try and obtain the berries. Thank you. I promise I'll find a way to make him leave peacefully once you return with the supplies I need. Yeah, well, this quest is certainly going on the back burner. It's so on the back burner that it's actually off the hob entirely and is just cooling gently in the background. Never mind. That was worth checking up on. So, there's that taken care of. Also find a conjurer. That's a more general thing, though. I will deal with that at some point, but when I happen to run into one, in the meantime, let's deal with something else, shall we? There's always Azura's quest. We should really crack on with that at some point, shouldn't we? And while we're doing Azura's quest, we might be able to find a Dunmer stronghold to go visit. In fact, if Corwin actually is a conjuration master, that would be a good excuse to visit one, because he lives in one. What else? Baladas's wife, well, he's getting on with that. We'll probably get a notification when he's finished doing his dark deeds down there. And I think the only thing left for us right now, really, is to wait for that trial in the throne room and to speak to Fast Eddie. And I'm going to go speak with him directly in Sadrith Moor, I think. Although first, let's see if you've got any of those damn invisibility potions that he needs. Invisibility standard. Okay, hold on a second.
Welcome, friend. Are you
specifically
the one I've heard
what
talk about?
did he need? Ongoing. Stupid bloody quest log, I hate it. Amulet of Unity. 5 potions of invisibility. Standard potions of invisibility, okay, right. You've got 1. That's a start. Well, come on. Why is her problem with stairs, honestly? I just don't understand it. You know what, we've not dropped in on our steward in a while, have we? I wonder if she's got anything for us.
May I help you, Outlander?
That was disorientating. Anything to say at all? No, it doesn't seem like it. I hear she lives in your dungeon of all places, talking to the Dreg, that capricious Laruvi beast, and other creatures in the deep tunnels. She's certainly a strange one. I often wonder whether she can be trusted. She's not Telvanni, so what's she doing here? That's for me to know and you to never find out. Alright, good stuff. Right. We are off to see Ed the Man.
Archmagister of House Telvanni, how may I serve you?
Off we pop to Sadrith Moor. Not via this bit, though. And once again, she's gone and bloody disappeared on me. Infuriating companion AI.
Archmagister of House Telvanni.
Probably still bloody stood outside. Goddamn moron. But no, she's in here, isn't she? She's still in here.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
For fuck's sake, come on. Are you kidding me right now?
It is such an honor to meet you.
Just follow me out the damn door. Oh my god.
What do you want of me, Outlander?
I want you to just function like a person. Is that too much to ask? Oh my word. So not worth the trouble.
Please, go ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
Just shut up, alright? Just don't say anything. Quiet. Hello, Myri. I've not talked to you in a while. Doing a good job. Well dressed. Oh yeah, but you got the new shoes, didn't you? Siren? Almost? You mean almost like Sally, but can't say. Because he's missed a stick in the bum. He almost stepped on me in the hallway like I was a little bug. Someone ought to trip him up with a broom. I'm sorry, Master. I was rambling and talking bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean anything. I see. Anyway.
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very
what's
close.
That doing there? Oh, I remember I left it there because I couldn't be bothered to tidy up properly. Right then. I don't know where she's fucked off to again. Here we go. She's gone and disappeared again. I'm starting to not care anymore. Where's the stupid ring? Go sod off back to the meeting place. I've had enough of you. Right. Sadrith Mora, Telvanni Council House. I'm stuck in the door, but it's okay. Right. Hello, person who doesn't work in my tower. It's wonderful to speak to a member of the public again. It feels like it's been so long. Ed. Well, I do have a... yeah, okay, whatever. I haven't got the potions for you for that. I need my seal back. Where's my Archmagister's seal? Damn you. Did I already get it back off you and I've forgotten? Permanent conjuration. I don't know anything about that. You'll need to talk to a conjuration expert about that. Master Arian happens to know a lot about that kind of thing, or maybe that Mage Guild conjurer Uleni Heleran. I heard that rumor about the inn haunting. Maybe you could talk to one of them. Oh, her, of course! The one who was haunting the Gateway Inn all that time ago. Yeah, I'll just go talk to her. She's quite fun. Seriously, though, give me back my damn seal. There it is. Oh, did you misplace it? I think you still have it. Terribly sorry, Archmagister. Here it is. Yeah. I'm not amused, Ed. Eddie. Well then, anyway. What else? The brown book. Yes, we need a new brown book. Oh, yes, I was asked to pass these along to you. Thanks for reminding me. It's also been passed along to the other councillors. I think you may want to have a look at it, particularly the last entry. Our house has an urgent problem that needs your attention. What? It seems our last in-house source of bloat is in danger. I don't know much about the problem, but the council assures me it's urgent. The bloat mine has been kept a secret within House Telvanni for years. This is a matter for you to investigate as Archmagister. They wouldn't even trust me with the details. Lord Nellas Mouth, Arari Uvilas, informed me about the problem. Perhaps you should ask her about it. Bloody hell. All right, fine. Jolly good. Advancement? Yeah. Sorry, I was wondering if I could advance you, but anyway. There it is. Good old Seal the Archmagister. Charm 100 points for 10 seconds. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Yes, I must visit the alchemist in town, see if I can find some more invisibility potions for you. Anyway, in the meantime... Oh, of course, I was using Arian's Dominate. That's why I wasn't wearing long fingers anymore. Yeah. That's better. I can use telekinesis again. Anyway. Let's have a look at the book then, shall we? I got 2 copies of it for some reason. Weird. The Brown Book of Great House Telvanni. This is a vanilla item normally, the Brown Book of Great House Telvanni. You find it lying around and it has the locations of all the councils and stuff. It's mostly useful for later in the main quest. I won't say any more than that for fear of spoiling it for people who don't know, but that's mostly what you use it for. But in this case, the Brown Book has actually been updated to reflect the fact that we are now Archmagister of House Telvanni. There you go. Archmagister Father Sylvan, Lord High Magus of Telvanni Council, Vardenfell District, Tower of Tel Uvirith, East Molag and Mur District of Vardenfell Province of Morrowind. There you go. It's official. It's in the damn book. Great stuff. Chronicles significant events and council relations for the year as well, so... And these are the mouths as well for Archmagister Father Sylvan, Mouth Ed the Man. Faeryn, its position open. Is he still not recruited a new mouth? Heaven's sake, man. Anyway. Master Neloth, Arara Overhaul, yeah, and all the others. With the recent change in Telvanni leadership, the council has arranged for the customary donation on the part of the Telvanni nobility with the construction of the new tower of Tel Uvirith. It is the council's hope that this tower will stand for renewed promise and prosperity. The council offers its best wishes to the new Archmagister and its hope that ancient custom will be upheld in light of being led by an outlander. During the most recent council meeting, the Telvanni nobility and all who hold power within the council were reminded that the Morag Tong will not accept writs on high-ranking faction leadership without sufficient just cause, and that any disputes or ambitions on said leadership must be dealt with personally. Okay. I don't know if that's a reflection on the fact that we're also head of the Morag Tong. Probably isn't. But I have to say, that's kind of fun. Yeah. I think that was just thrown in there at Father's suggestion. Anyway. I am the Morag Tong. You can't use me to assassinate me. Anyway. I suppose that's still a closely guarded secret for the most part. Sometimes I forget that we're head of the Morag Tong because it's so... I mean, compared to being Archmagister of House Telvanni, there's just nothing to it, is there, really? But that's how it was for the factions in the vanilla game at the end of the day. We're only getting all this wonderful extra stuff here as the Archmagister because of mods, essentially. I mean, you still get the Stronghold, mind you, but it's much less impressive than the modded version. Yeah, it's a shame someone doesn't do a equivalent sort of mod for some of the other factions, really. I'd love one that was... Particularly for factions, the Morag Tong would be a good one, potentially. But the Imperial Legion is another faction that could really do with some post-quest-line content like this. Hell, a Stronghold for the Imperial Legion would be pretty cool. Great House style. That would be nice. Yeah, there's a lot of work that could be done, but obviously it's easier, much, much easier said than done. This mod we're playing right now probably took years. Anyway, I'm getting totally sidetracked here. In response to repeated protests from Duke Dren and representatives of the other great houses on the subject of recent attacks on other faction strongholds, the Telvanni Council reminded them that, according to ancient law and custom, the Telvanni Council places no constraint on the ambitions and enterprise of its individual members. It also reminded the Empire and other house councils that such actions are firmly within the rights of the Telvanni according to ancient law. If the other houses cannot bring themselves to properly defend their new holdings, then they are solely at fault for any losses they incur even. Our local production of bloat has been in trouble. As many know, the blight has killed most of the bloat spores across the country. This is a very amusing reference to the fact that there is a lootable sort of plant in the game called a bloat spore or something. And you get bloat in the game. It comes up in like alchemists, vendors, and stuff like that. And yet, when you go in the game, you never find the bloat spores anywhere. Like, they exist in the game files, but they're not placed in any caves anywhere. And I think there was one of the little mini DLCs eventually re-added them back into the game. But this is a funny reference to the fact that there's no bloat in the game. There's no way to harvest bloat naturally in the game because they forgot to put it in, essentially. But anyway, ours is the only source of production. The Imperials have been importing it for use across the country. Without Telvanni competition, they threaten to extort huge tariffs on the product. We have proudly supplied the nation for generations with this vital alchemical substance. If our last source falls to the Blight, the recent Shalk infestation, or subterfuge, we will have no recourse but to pay Imperial extortionists for our supplies. Yeah, that won't do. That certainly will not do. Anyway, yeah, I need to put the Daedric summoning book away, don't I, really? Anyway. So yeah, I need to go deal with that problem. Right, who's the lady we need to speak to about that? Is it you? Nope. It's you. Oh, Fathis, I see your mouth has given you a copy of the new brown book. Have you had a look at it yet? Did he mention the council's urgent problem? The problems with the Zarafel mine are urgent. For your attention only, Archmagister. Only myself and the High Council have been trusted with the mine's location. It has been our secret for generations. Since the blight storms killed all the bloat spores in the region, we have the market cornered. No one wants to pay the prices of the Imperials charge to import the substance as long as we have it. We must take care of this problem before the mine is left barren. Here is the key to Zarafel. I've marked its location on this map. Do not let these fall into the wrong hands. I'm entrusting you with this matter, Archmagister. Map to Zarafel's been added, and a key has been added. Wonderful. Mine is located deep in the Molag Amur region. It is southwest of your tower. It's due west of the ancient Dwemer ruins Garlem Deus. The path to the mine is twisted and treacherous, and the entrance is hidden in the hills lying on the southern face. It rests at the southernmost tip of the Foyada Asherdan. You should have no trouble finding it if you simply levitate. Okay. Let's have a look. We have a map here. Oh, hello. Okay. So there's Zarafel right there. There's Uvirith's grave. So essentially, if we just need to go west, if we go past Mazanchand, and then round through this way into the Foyada, Zarafel's at the end of it. We look at the world map here and go ahead and zoom it in. Foyada Asherdan, I think, is this one here. This dark smudge. That is the Foyada Asherdan, and then Zarafel's right at the end of it, about there-ish. So, okay. We do know roughly where we need to go. This seems like a pressing matter indeed, so I think we'll crack on with it right away, actually. I see no reason not to, although let's go quickly visit the alchemist first, before I go and bloody forget. Hello, Sadrith Mora, it's been a while. Oh, and we can talk to the lady in the Wolverine Hall while we're at it too, actually. Before I forget that as well. But yes, there is a Anis Seloth, the alchemist here, I think, is her name. Recommended very highly by Ed. He told me not to mention him to her. Sadly, that is not actually an option. But anyway. Do you have a standard invisibility potion? Invisibility stand. Right, you've got one. That makes two. We just need 3 more now. Okay. And now Wolverine Hall. I know, I'm being a lazy bugger. That's right, I'm going to go on a big hike into the Ashlands soon. It's fine. Where is she? There you are. Hello, Eleni.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Long time no see. I need a permanent conjuration. A permanent conjuration, you say? Well, that was that one time well, that was different. You want something powerful. It's going to be difficult. I think what you need is one of those books of Daedric summoning, or at least one of its pages. I understand you can't control the creature summoned with them, but perhaps there's a way to prevent it from attacking you. I hear Sorkfield the Raven has one of those pages, but he's not an easy man to talk to. Good luck getting anything out of him. He's very much dead. I killed him a long time ago, and I looted all of his stuff. I mean, I have a couple of books. I mean,
What did it say?
yeah, I got this book. I think I had a loose page around somewhere. Oh boy, better get back to my library and check that at some point then. Alright, fine. Check. Library. It's on the list. Written in pencil and underlined a couple of times. Hopefully I'll remember.